All right.
All right, back for another one. Apparently, well, not apparently, the sound should be a lot better this time round.
Well, hopefully it sounds like a proper podcast now.
We've invested in a nice little Zoom H6,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
so we can get some guests on at some point.
So yeah, soon we'll be getting some other people on. So hopefully, podcast will get more interesting.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know what I was thinking? When you say like as soon as possible, ASAP, right? There's two A's. ASAP, right?
Right.
Why are you saying it as ASAP and not ASAP or ASAP? Because you're pronouncing the letters differently. Both letters in that thing, in the word, is it called acronym? I don't know what it's called. But anyway.
Where are you going with this?
We stupid. No, but why is it called ASAP and
ASAP, yeah.
Why are you not pronouncing the A the same? You know the second A?
ASAP. ASAP. ASAP.
ASAP. Why are you not pronouncing it ASAP?
ASAP.
Or the other way around, why are you not pronouncing it ASAP? Because it's A.
ASAP.
It's the same letter, right?
ASAP.
So you're the English one. You need to explain that to me.
It depends how you pronounce it, but
What do you mean pronounce it? Like, there's one pronunciation, ASAP, technically. But why are we pronouncing the A different?
I'm not the one for English lessons.
It's mad, right? Because I've had a lot of time to think about stupid shit. So, that baffled me. The
Buffled.
I'm foreign. It's fine. I'm allowed. English is my second language, so I'm allowed to make mistakes like that.
ASAP.
An ASAP.
Well, it'd be ape if there was an E at the end. Yeah, I mean.
Ace. But you know ASAP.
App. Yeah. You get the last bit, right?
Yeah, I get that.
There's no.
But why is the first A
pronounced like an A?
Like an A. Usually it should be pronounced
ASAP.
ASAP, right?
Right.
So I don't know. That's crazy. I think that's the craziness.
Yeah, proper mental. Proper mental. That.
That's the craziness of the English language.
I think it's probably supposed to be like ASAP,
yeah.
But because it just sounds a bit weird, don't it?
I don't think it sounds weird because
ASAP.
no, it doesn't, because now you're just used to ace.
Well, but then people also then say ASAP.
That is fine. That's fine.
So it's probably derivated from that.
Derivative what?
Derivated.
All right.
Like
it came from.
Yeah.
Right.
Came from that. And yeah, people it sounds a bit more nice, don't it?
No. Well, I don't think people would be like, oh, this sounds nice.
Well, it sounds easier to say.
I guess so.
What's the hardest word for you to say in English, as well as your lisp?
Raw.
Go on, what's the hardest thing?
You're taking the piss out of my disability.
What is the hardest?
Are you taking the piss out of disabled people? I don't know. Like anything with like SH and stuff like no. Yeah, I guess any words like that. I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
So what, like?
I don't know. I don't know what would be really hard. I guess at the start when I didn't speak English, there was some words, but I don't remember now.
Yeah.
Do you think, let's steal something from another podcast? Do you think you can beat up 12-year-olds?
Not if they're Mike Tyson looking. Because at 13, he was like weighing in.
Okay, he's
18-year-olds.
One of the only
You know what I mean?
Human being
that could do that.
That looked like a grown man at 13. But do you think 12-year-olds, do you think you can beat them up?
How tall are we talking? Because I'm 6 foot.
I don't know, like a normal 12-year-old. I don't know, like
What like?
There's 12, 12-year-olds. Doesn't matter how tall, whatever. Well, obviously it does matter, but no, it actually doesn't. Actually, it doesn't because
Let's just say they're 5 foot.
I
Argument's sake, they're
don't
5
know.
foot.
I don't know how tall.
Let's just say they're 5 foot, right?
All right, go on.
12-year-olds.
12.
There's 12 of them.
12, 12-year-olds. Do you think you can beat them up?
Like, are they all on fighting as well?
Um,
Because if they're just normal kids, yeah, and we don't know their background, unless they're all trained by like some martial artist, yeah.
but even if they are,
No, but this is what I'm saying, yeah. Because if I start smacking up about 3 of them in a row,
yeah,
right, the other like 9 are gonna probably. There's at least 2 or 3 of them about to run away,
yeah,
right? So if I
yeah.
if I weigh in a good 3 or 4 of them straight away, right off the bat, right?
Yeah.
Then that's another 3 or so running away or being timid, right? So that leaves me with about 5 left.
Okay, cool. But then the less people there are, or the less kids there are, they'll be probably scared. They wouldn't even.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Probably,
saying.
I think, yeah, I'll fuck them up. Like the first one,
It depends. If they're all on it,
nah.
if they're
Even
all
if-
just on it, right?
Even if they're on it, first one, you kick him.
Why are you kicking the first one?
What do you mean?
But like, no,
Smack the first one.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. If you kick him,
Okay,
Then-
kill him. Basically, you kill him because a 12-year-old.
killing 12-year-old.
When you kick the first one,
Uh,
that one's gone. That one's out cold, dead. Yeah. The other ones would be like, oh shit, grown ass man, stupid old man. Yeah.
Hang on.
Just killed our mate. Do we want it that bad? And they'll go away. The
Wait,
rest,
wait,
if
wait.
they come at me all at once, which I highly doubt, but let's say if all of them come at once, they wouldn't even know, should we be punching? What do we do?
They all fuck it. 12-year-olds come windmilling in. Yeah, proper just going for it, right?
Yeah.
Imagine fuck it. 12-year-olds that are related to each other, right? And you
Family, blood.
They're blood family,
Blood.
so they're riding out. And you
Ride together, die together.
and for some reason you've injured their mum. Right? The closest person to them, right?
Yeah.
So they're just all on it.
Cool.
Are you then
I'll still
They-
smack him up.
wait, but they all come at once and just windmilling in.
Yeah. That's fine. Still smack him
And
up.
like one of them's grabbing your arm,
I have
trying
more-
to grab your arm, the other one's trying to grab your leg. There's about 3 of them trying to just like hold your upper body.
First of all, they got most 12-year-olds, well, 99% of 12-year-olds, they're growing. So they're fragile. First one, definitely is dying. Towards the end, the last one, I'll definitely break apart piece by piece. I'll choke him out, break his arms, all of that. Or knock out the first one, out cold.
Hang on,
Knock
I've
out
got,
the
I've
first
got a
one.
scenario.
Second one,
Wait. I've got
Yeah.
a scenario. 12-year-olds approach you to fight you, but you're in front of a police station. In this modern day and age, yeah, even if they attack you first, right? We know how fucked it is. You're in front of a police station, right? You're a grown man. They're not going to look at who started what.
No, but that's
You're the
we're-
adult in
we're-
the
we're
situation,
getting
right?
We're getting into
Nah,
other
yeah,
stuff.
but this is the scenario, right? You're in front of a police station. It's about 4 p.m., so they're still in the station.
I don't know, but are you allowed to hit? Okay, let's say yeah.
Bro.
Listen, no. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out.
Hang on.
Are you allowed, if they attack you, let's say 12-year-olds attack you, and they actually assault you, so they
Mate,
physically
in this modern world,
listen, they physically hit you. I don't care what society thinks.
I know.
What does the law say? I just don't know. I'm not.
defend yourself. I think you're allowed to defend yourself.
What does defend myself mean? Can I actually smack the motherfucker
I
up?
think it's like if they start hitting you within reasonable force, whatever that means. So obviously, if the 12-year-old's like
What's reasonable force though? That's so
But this is what I'm saying though, yeah? If you're some massive bodybuilder who trains 7 days a week,
that doesn't mean anything though. That
twice
if you're
on a Sunday,
bodybuilder doesn't mean
right?
you can fight.
right, you look like a bodybuilder, you also train like an
Okay,
MMA martial artist, right?
Okay.
You're just jacked.
All right. Cool.
And then you've got this 5 foot, barely 10 stone, 12-year-old.
10 stone 12-year-old, bro.
He's barely 8 stone soaking wet, right?
All right. Cool.
And he starts on you. You should probably just like throw him away a little bit, like just shoo him away like a pigeon, yeah?
Yeah.
But if you start absolutely laying into him whilst he's on the ground, like ground and pound as well, yeah? Like proper
bro, yeah.
Kamaru Usman to Kobe Covington type of stuff.
Dig his head inside the fucking
Everything,
concrete.
right? Yeah, this is what I'm saying. That's not reasonable force. You're the adult.
Okay, 12 of them though. So you smack one of them, I wouldn't have time to be ground and pounding him. The rest carry on. What happens if, okay, let's say 2-3 of them bring out a knife.
I'll then do what you want.
I'm that first one with the knife.
You're putting this into the universe, by the way. Like, if there's 12-year-olds related to each other. Wait. I just clocked. Wait. If they're all related to each other and they're all 12-year-olds, right? I know. I've heard of
synchronized.
I've heard of triplets. I've heard of quadruplets.
What's 12?
Octuplets. I don't think any woman's pushed out 12
at the same time.
kids at the same time.
Right, she'll probably die.
Unless they're all related by the dad. So yeah, if they're related to the one dad,
yeah,
then are they going to be as close? Wait.
No, I don't think it'll be the same.
Wait. He's been a busy guy.
Yeah, he's been busy.
Or maybe he has. Wait.
Look, I think, let's say, okay, if they're like, 12 of them from the same mum, yeah, 12-year-olds, yeah,
that is
from the
wild.
same mum, that is wild. But do you think they'll be like synchronized? They'll be like, okay.
Well, like twins are like,
yeah,
thinking on that same kind of wavelength.
All of them will be twins technically, not twins, but
They'll be twins,
12, whatever, But they're born at the same time. Do you think they'll be like, oh, he's throwing like a left hook, I'll throw like an uppercut, like, oh, and do you think they can feel, oh shit, he hit my 7th brother?
Is that, if you're an octuplet, 8,
yeah,
right?
8.
Do you think of your brother and sister of being, or whatever, being older or younger?
Oh,
because the one that's always
be like,
born like
second or 2.
You was born 3rd, or you was born 5th.
I get it. Like you came out.
Are you technically old? Are you the older brother?
You'd be older. Would you? Would it matter?
So wait, if you're a triplet, right, and you're born 2nd, would you still have middle child syndrome or whatever it is?
What's the middle child syndrome?
When like
I don't have.
You have a middle child, yeah.
I don't know, but okay.
So if you have an older brother and a younger sibling, right?
Okay.
And you're the middle child.
No one cares about you.
You're supposed to be like, you're not the firstborn, and you're like not the baby of the family, so
you
get left out and stuff like that.
You get like socks for Christmas.
That's what they say, yeah. But like,
I don't know. Do you think? Okay, maybe the mum. If you have like, if she has 8 kids, toplets or whatever, do you think that the mum can recognize who's who?
Yeah, for some reason.
I mean, if they're the same,
because I know twins.
What are they called? Not same. When they're from the same egg cell, you know what I mean?
Identical twins.
Identical twins, yeah, identical.
Yeah, I've got mates that are identical twins, and I can tell them apart.
Okay, eventually, yeah. But when they're like
babies,
5 and 6,
I guess they like just give them like color coded T-shirts. Do you know what I mean?
Because maybe the mum can. Maybe there's like
Oh wait, I think.
But the dad.
I think if it's a ridiculous number, like 8 kids that have all been born in one go, yeah.
Yeah.
They must get like little bracelets, like number 1.
Number one,
or like
John.
their names. Do you know what I'm saying?
John the First. Do you think? Oh, imagine if you named them the same as well and just put a
Wait,
number.
12 kids, yeah, all called Keith.
All called Keith, yeah. But then you just number them.
Yeah, Keith 1.
Can you tattoo kids?
No.
Probably not in UK, but in some countries.
Wait.
Tattoo
Why
is
can wait? Why can you? I know why you shouldn't, right? I know why you shouldn't. Yeah.
okay.
Why can you not tattoo kids, but you can give them piercings?
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Well, true say, wait, piercing you can get rid of and the hole seals up, so it's not permanent. Even though you can get rid of tattoos, yeah.
Yeah. Depending on the piercing, obviously we're talking about ears, right? So, but some piercings you have a scar after that.
Yeah, but
I don't know. Like, I think I watched a documentary somewhere where I don't know what country it was, where it was, but the culture was that they tattooed their kids from when they were like really young, like nearly babies and stuff.
yeah,
Like tattoo them. I don't. It's like a cultural thing again. But let's say in Thailand, in the UK, little kids are not allowed to fight and fight professionally, and there's all these paddings and stuff like that, for example. But in Thailand, you can see
I know you can see
a
it.
6-year-old kid that's
Yeah.
fighting full on professionally and earning money
But
with no protection and nothing.
yeah, but is that legally out there? You're allowed
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
that.
that's a thing.
No, are you allowed to do it legally, or is it just
Yeah. You
like?
can go to an actual.
Is it just done?
No,
I know
no.
you can go to it. I know you can go to it.
No, I think it's a legal. It's their culture. I think it's legal. Yeah. I went when I was in Thailand. I went to Bangala Boxing Stadium in Phuket, and I watched the whole event. And they started from little kids. Like I think they said, I think it was 5 years old the first ones, and then they went older and older and older, like 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 16-year-olds.
Okay, wait.
It was crazy. But the quality.
Not 12, right?
Yeah.
4 10-year-olds that have been fighting professionally in Thailand for 4 years, right?
Yeah.
So since they were 6.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you could beat up 4 10-year-olds that have been fighting from like birth
Yeah.
from Thailand?
Yeah.
But
You know how small they are, bro.
yeah, the
No, I'm not
10-year-olds.
talking any kid at 10 years old. Yeah, any kid. Even if you're training fighting, you're tiny. You're
Yeah.
tiny, and I'm fucking you up.
You heard it here first. Undercard of Logan Paul's next fight
12,
or
12,
Jake Paul.
12-year-olds.
To be fair, like you see that matchup, you know it's not UFC, but it's cage fighting or whatever it is. On the YouTube,
What?
where there's like 5 Polish guys versus 5 Russian guys, and they all
I think that came from because ultras like football fans, the groups normally organized fights between themselves in like forests and stuff like that. So I guess someone came up with the idea. Stick 5 or 10 guys on each side, let them fight legally. Put a camera, make some money out of it.
it's so good though.
So literally, you know those videos on YouTube back in the day when you see like 50 guys against 50 guys from like 2 Russian teams and they fight in the middle of nowhere. I think that's the whole thing, the whole idea behind it. Which is in a way entertaining, but the thing is, you see someone getting the first person that gets knocked out, or you clear one of them, then it's so easy.
Yeah, you just gang up.
Yeah, you just gang up.
Unless if you say let's just say Polish and Russian, yeah?
Yeah.
So say one Polish guy knocks out one Russian guy, at the same time one Russian guy knocks out a Polish guy.
Yeah, that would be
now
like
it's still like
an equal thing. Yeah.
it's like 3 on 3.
Yeah. Or if you're like some mad Chuck Norris figure that just by looking at them, oh my god. Do you know about the Chinese guy that exposes like fake
Martial
not fake,
artists.
not fake martial. Well, yeah, fake martial artists, but like the
Masters.
traditional masters. Yeah, do you know that guy?
I've seen his YouTube.
So he has a new video now.
Okay.
He's been away for a while. I guess he has issues.
He's
with,
been in hiding.
he has issues with the
The government.
the government. His like social score has been reduced, so he can't get like anything. He can't get like a contract for a phone.
Freedom.
Basically, yeah, they took everything from
They
him.
took his freedom.
He has a new video
Uh,
with this some I don't know what, some sort of master. That's some, I don't know what the martial art was. One punch. It took one punch and that was it. And it was in a forest. In a forest, they've put a few benches. They've put a legit MMA ring, cage, not ring, in the forest or some sort of park. I don't know what it was, but there's trees around them. Only like maybe 20 people watching, and it was hilarious. They literally started, and it wasn't even like a big punch. It was like a jab, and the guy was like, "Oh, my face hurts," or something along those lines.
Yeah, I've seen them kind of videos, but they are.
That guy's a legend, I think.
He is a legend because he is like
Exposing
he's exposing
bullshit
people.
martial arts.
It's not even the. But do you think that they don't actually believe it, but they'll teach it, or do you think that these masters, right, actually believe what they're saying, and it's just no one's proved otherwise until that guy?
Bro, I think.
Do you think that they actually are trying to con people?
Yeah.
Or they actually
Or they
do
believe
believe
themselves.
it. They actually believe it. Like,
That's interesting. I think they probably believe. Some believe, some probably con. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But let's carry on this on the next segment. So I think the guy, most of them believe themselves that they're actually the shit. And there is those ones that are also doing it because they're conning people and they're taking their money. And I think when people imagine let's say you're someone who doesn't know anything, right? Anything. You've never stepped
you've
But
never even watched the film
in
on fighting.
a gym. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
like fighting, but you're like, okay,
Yeah,
something's
okay,
happening
yeah.
in your life, and you're like, I wanna learn something.
Yeah, yeah.
You Google, and the first school, you're like, okay, let me go check it out. And it's one of those guys, and he's there with confidence, and he's talking, and giving you all these stories and
These quotes and
yeah, all of that kind
Ah,
of crap. And then he's showing you some stuff where he's like touching your shoulder, and like his other students that are like black belts play with it. Those guys are the real actors. You know, the ones that act it out.
yeah.
Oh, bro. That's crazy.
I've seen them guys.
Those are, I find that, so that's weird. But I love it. And especially the ones that with the eye contact. You know, when
When they
someone's
just
just going to punch you and guy looks at you and looks down and you're like,
But you know with them guys who just look at you and they talk about the energies and stuff, yeah?
yep, bullcrap.
Wait. Do you not them guys per
There's
se.
no shields. There's none of
wait,
that
wait,
crap.
wait, alright, cool, right.
Alright.
But do you think that there are like energies within you? Like to an extent. Like
What energies are we talking about? We're not.
we're talking about like
I don't think there's energies where I can create a bubble around me and no one can touch me and I can start flying, or
no, but like in
I can
terms
control a
of
person.
no. I'm talking in terms of like getting more power, like generating more power,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of
And-
course, yeah. You know, they say,
mind over matter kind of stuff.
yeah. I do believe, like, let's say, even in competitive sport, I think the mental side of it is quite a bit. But if we're talking about energies and stuff like that, where it's force fields and
Hadouken.
yeah, Hadouken,
Yeah.
all that crap, and I can't even believe there's people that actually will believe it.
Why can you not believe that though? I can see I understand a lot of why people do the things and why they believe certain things. It's not the act or the actual thing that they're believing in. There's other like psychological things at play. You
But
know what I'm saying?
they've read some stories or like your
But if you're someone who is built to have a lot of trust and empathy and belief in stuff, right? And you read these
you're gullible. As long as there's gullible people, there'll be
No.
hustlers.
But you're very condemning, right? I'm very open-minded to the fact that why they think what I look for the why someone thinks something. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just saying, "Oh, you're stupid, you're this, you're that."
Okay.
I'm the more like, alright, but why do they think that? Are they just? You could look at it just blankly and say
Okay.
they're stupid.
Those people, let's say, why would you stick to it? You're seeing, let's say, you're seeing boxers, you're seeing Thai boxers, you're seeing kickboxers, you're seeing MMA, you're seeing grapplers, wrestlers, judo, all of those martial arts, and then you go to something like that where I can touch your leg and oh, it hurts. Like you're seeing what works on TV, right? And why would you
Alright, here's a
why
different
would you
take.
go to like
Here's
a
a different
bullshit
take.
martial
Wait.
art?
Here's a different take. You know the guy who gets his leg touched and he goes down, right?
Yep. And you're like, oh, I want to do that.
Yeah. And you're looking at it from an outside objective opinion, right?
Yeah.
Then you go in as the martial art guy and you beat the master up and all that sort of stuff,
Right.
right? Is there a psychological, like, are they connected more psychologically to each other, the master and the student? Like, in terms of
So like
he's actually doing it to that guy because he has the belief and the mindset over him. It's kind of like a hypnosis.
I think they're playing like a team.
No, is it like a hypnosis thing over this student where he's actually doing it to that student? Because
like a really good salesman. He sold them this martial art so
student's
well,
so
and now he's so
invested.
invested. Yeah.
The
Okay, I
student
get
is
what
so
you mean.
invested that it's actually had an effect psychologically and now physically on him.
Okay. Maybe
Like, because
It
the
could be.
outsider doesn't believe in it, he's allowed to go in there and just punch
It-
him
it-
and that sort of
It
stuff.
could be. Yeah. It could be that. But then, people want the easy way out. And in terms of anything, I think, especially martial arts, there's no way. You need to grind it out. You need to get punched in the face. People that haven't been punched in the face, that's why they probably go to that bullshit martial arts, because you feel it's safe. And I'm not gonna get hit. I'm gonna just look at someone and nothing's gonna happen, right? I think they're taking the easy way out, and it doesn't exist. And then someone comes along, you're gonna say the wrong thing to someone else, punch in the face, and it'll happen like the master.
Well,
Master got punched once in the face. He's never been punched in the face probably ever, and he didn't want it after that.
I get why it's dangerous to have in the real world. I get why, yeah.
But that's so bad having them, because that's gonna happen in real life. So imagine that student, and he's giving them belts. Imagine they stay there for a year, 2, 3, whatever, yeah. And now he's like, higher up in the rankings, and he's got the confidence. He goes into a club, and he's like, he's giving it all that.
I get what you're saying.
And then someone's like, "What's up?" And then you're like,
I know.
and then my guy's like, knocked you out in
But-
seconds.
Let's just say, yeah, they don't use it to be big-headed and everything else in the club, yeah,
Fair,
and it just gives them confidence.
fair enough. That's cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
If it gives,
is
okay,
it that bad when they're just doing it
I
for
think
confidence and like it stimulates their mindset and they think a different way? It opens them up to thinking about things differently in the
I
real
think
world.
there's more cons than pros. I
Yeah.
don't, because if you go to a proper martial arts gym, and let's say whatever, choose boxing, that still gives you confidence, and you actually learn how to box.
Yeah, but even in them kind of real martial art classes, yeah, I've been with my cousin, and he does proper martial arts,
Yeah.
right? And I remember he tried one out. Like I went with him just as he wanted a new place to see what they're teaching and stuff.
Mm.
He went there and he said, "The guy's teaching you like proper stuff, but he's doing it in a wrong way. Like the whole layout setup. There's people that do
Fair.
genuine stuff, but they go about it completely wrong,
Well,
and
wrong.
they're genuine guys.
it could be wrong. I mean, yeah, there would be
So
those
there
as
could
well.
be even a point where the gym you go to, I'm not saying it is,
Yeah.
but there could be an actual outsider come to your gym and say, "Oh, that's actually the wrong way of teaching it or going about it."
Okay, well, in that case,
Even though
we're
you're
getting-
learning still different, like good stuff.
in that sense, we're getting into what's the right way of teaching it, right?
Is there a right and wrong?
Is there right and wrong? However, let's say even if you're in the wrong gym that you think is teaching you wrong, let's say boxing, you know that martial art, even if I don't know what that means in terms of teach you wrong, but those martial arts have proven themselves that they actually work in real scenarios.
Just quickly, right? We've touched on this before. Are you allowed to just stroll? Does martial arts work like some fantasy to me? Yeah. Does it? If I was say a black belt in whatever, like jujitsu, right?
Yeah.
And then I roll up to a guy who teaches jujitsu's class, right?
Right.
If I now beat him in front of his class, is it like the way of the samurai? Do I now take his class from him?
No.
Why not? There should be like that honor thing, innit? Like if I come to your class and I beat you in your class, your students are now
own you.
your students are now my students.
I take your business.
Yeah, I take your business.
First of all, yeah. First of all, it's not happening.
Why?
There's no way you're.
Wait. If I'm a black belt and I'm like super,
Oh, you're saying that like you're a black belt and you go into another black belt's academy?
and I take him out,
No. Why?
best out of 5 as well. If I take him out in front of his students, that's like alright, you can't learn it. You can learn more from me.
Not really, because some academies, their coaches would be competing in worlds and they'll be
Alright, fine.
black belts.
Let's just
They're
say
fighting with
I
other
best
black
out
belts.
of 5 him on one day, and then I come back another day, and I best out of 5 him again, and I win 3 times. Three
Okay,
times.
yeah. I mean, okay.
I just keep coming back
Yeah.
and schooling this guy. Surely I should now take his class.
Well, not should, but like, let's say if you have an academy, some people would be like, "Oh, okay, he beat my coach. I'll go to your academy." There might be those people, but I think in terms of jiu-jitsu, it's really like a cliquey. Like you tend to stick to the place that you train in.
I would be an arsehole if I had a black belt. But
I beat your coach.
but keep
Yeah.
questioning.
Keep questioning. Please like guys and support.
Share, subscribe.
Help the logarithm and stuff like that. So we
The
get
what?
Logarithm?
Algorithm.
Algorithm?
Yeah.
What's logarithm?
You said that to me before, and
Is it logarithm? There is such a thing as a logarithm.
I'm pretty sure
Maths?
they might. Yeah, but algorithm.
I'm foreign, guys.
Anyhow,
It is nice.
and like,
I like.
subscribe,
Subscribe,
share,
all that.
comment. We're out.
Peace.